Well, I said I was going to do it, and I'm going to do it. I want to talk about the difference between guys and men. It's a stark contrast. Guys are a dime a dozen. Being a guy is about being self-absorbed. I feel sorry for women who marry guys. Except for whores, because whores are the female version of guys. They really are. Guys are about themselves. They're about pursuing riches, material wealth. They're about being the hero. They're about titles. They commit themselves to pursuit of fame, popularity, power, much material wealth. And they're quite satisfied to have the trophy wife. And their idea of what a wife is to be is someone who is there to serve them. Not a partner. Oh yeah, he has the hero complex, and he thinks that showering her and the children with money and materialism is what being a man is about. No, it's not. No, it's not. What being a man is about is committing yourself to your wife and your children. Giving yourself, investing yourself in your wife and your children. Desiring to be a servant to them. Considering your wife to be your equal partner. Understanding that God has given her to you as your chief advisor. Someone whose opinion you should value as gold. Someone whose insight and perspective you respect. Someone you honor. Someone you would lay down your life for. I would rather die than for any harm to come to the woman I love or to our daughter. I pray for wisdom to be the very best husband that I can be. To be the very best daddy that I can be. To not bring any emotional distress on the woman I love or upon my daughter. To be firm, but compassionate. Always willing to listen. To be understanding, supportive. To be a leader, to be a guide, to be their protective covering. That's what the husband is supposed to be. Not to be some kind of control freak. He is to be his wife and his children's protective covering. And his happiness should be rooted in facilitating their happiness. When he sees them happy, enjoying their life, enjoying time together, that is where he should find his happiness. Guys know nothing of that. They're so self-absorbed. Men respect their wives. They consider their wives, and they're also considerate of their children. They don't let their children run amok. They do not allow their children to elevate themselves to the position of governorship of the family. They provide proper discipline. But they love, and they love absolutely and unconditionally. There's nothing my daughter can do that would diminish my love for her. Nothing. I don't love everything she does, but I distinguish those actions from her. I absolutely love her. And I believe that it is my duty as a man, as a father, to guide her, protect her, and facilitate an opportunity for her to spread her wings and fly and be successful in her own right, for her happiness. I know she thinks she owes me something, and I know that the Philippine culture really tries to drum that into the students, that somehow that they have this obligation and this duty to their parents. No, not in my house. Yes, I absolutely want my daughter especially to respect her mother and to respect me and also other adults. But I want her to discover happiness in her life. That's how she can repay me. If she thinks she needs to repay me, be happy. I do not want my daughter to marry a guy, a man. Now, I want him to be strong, yet gentle. He must respect and consider her. And she must be his priority, not himself. His focus must be on her happiness, and he should discover his happiness in focusing on her happiness. I would like for my daughter to be very financially successful in her own right, so that she need not marry for money. I could care less what his job might be. His character is what is important to me. I want her to marry a man of character. His financial standing is not that important. Character. And that is one thing that I am trying to get her to understand. Her character is the most important. All of the accolades, all of the winnings, all of the awards, all of that means nothing without excellence of character. That is the most important. That is the most important. You want to gain respect to people, be a person of solid character. It doesn't mean everybody has to like you. You don't need to be candy, this and that and the other thing. Be yourself. Be honest. You're not fooling God. What's the point of this whole plastic banana good time rock and roll and whatever you're doing to create some kind of facade to get people to like you? Nope. It's more important to be respected than liked. Anyway, that's my 2 cents, or possibly my 2 pesos.